Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to your line once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this afternoon, I want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about Mike Ditka delusional comments, talking about he has not seen oppression within the last 100 years. Now, first of all, let's be clear about something, Mike Ditka. Now, first of all, you're not even 100 years old. That's number one. And at the same time, number two, I don't know what motherfucking rock that you've been living up under, homeboy, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Oppression has been in America, you know what I'm saying, for like over centuries. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about within like the last 40, 50 years, ever since like the days of Dr. King and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about when it come down to the so-called African Americans for real, you know what I mean? I'm talking about we've been dealing with oppression for like the last over like 300 something years, you feel me? And see, he think all because he might seem like come across like a lot of African American athletes and all that and entertainers and whatnot. He thinking that he has not seen oppression, and mind you, this motherfucker came up around the time when the civil rights movement was coming up. You feel me? I'm talking about it's already bad enough. We went through like We went through like over 300 years of slavery. We went through like you know what I'm saying? We went through Reconstruction, the Jim Crow era. We went through many years of lynching and all that, with the black slave codes and all that. And also too, we went through the civil rights movement. And also we came out of the civil rights movement, and not to mention I'm talking about Malcolm X was assassinated by the United States government. Martin Luther King was assassinated by the United States government. The Black Panthers actually got dismantled and assassinated by the United States government. Medgar Evans. You feel what I mean? I'm talking about like these are the people right here, you know what I'm saying, who came through the civil rights struggle. And I'm talking about a lot of other leaders who came through that struggle who have been assassinated. And right then at the same time, we already came through like fighting like the war on poverty, the war on crime, and the war on drugs and things of that nature. We had like the Tuskegee experiment that happened to so-called African Americans and all that. They already injected AIDS into us. We dealt with mass incarceration. And at the same time, we're still dealing with police brutality when it comes down to racist cops who want to be killing unarmed African American men and women and all other people of color. So I don't know what motherfucking rock that you've been living up on. And like I said, I'm not coming from no victim mindset, but let's be clear about something. Right. Then at the same time, not to mention, I want to talk about the movement when they actually got bombed up there in Philadelphia back in 1985, and let's not get started when it came down to African American towns that actually got rioted upon and burned down upon. I'm talking about like just to name a couple towns. I'm talking about Rosewood. I'm talking about East Slocum, Texas. I'm talking about places up there in Chicago. I'm talking about down to Tulsa, Oklahoma, when over 3,000 black people died in that particular day. And we've been dealing with like rampant, blatant racism. It's a part of America's fabric. It's a part of America's fabric. It's a part of like, you know what I mean? It's a part of the pores. It's a part of the whole entire history. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to it. So for you to be coming to us talking about you have not seen oppression over the last 100 years, you are definitely ignorant. And if you ask me, it does not catch me by surprise by a long shot for you to come with that insensitive comments right there. And it really goes to show you when it comes down to people like him, a lot of them are on code. A lot of them are on code, and that is exactly how the way he feel. And if you ask me, I won't even necessarily say he's an undercover racist. This man is a blatant fall-out racist. And if you ask me, it does not catch me by surprise. You know, so when I'm seeing these comments right here, man, and you know what I mean, talking about you have not seen oppression, I want to know what motherfucking rock have you been living up under? You know what I'm saying? I really want to know them. I'm talking about, did you not see the Rodney King case? Did you not see all of the police shootings that's going down over here in the United States of America? Have you not seen that? Or what's been going on? And like I said, man, I'm telling you, man, like us, man, as a people, man, we really got to wake up, man, because this is exactly how America really feels. And if you ask me, Donald Trump has really unleashed all of the blatant racists. And that's exactly why I'm glad what Colin Kaepernick did last year and how it has led on to what's going on, you know what I'm saying, down this year, you know what I'm saying, because he has literally exposed the very mindset and the very fabric of how America really feels. We are still dealing with racism in this country. We are still dealing with systemic racism in this country, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear nothing about you have not seen any type of racism or no type of oppression in this country. Just because you might not be going through it, just because you might not be going through it, or you might not be seeing it, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going on. And it has not, been going on for a lot of for a long period of time. And just because you might not be seeing it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going on. So don't come to me with these African American athletes all because they rich and famous now. Doesn't necessarily mean that they have not lived through the same conditions. So, it's just crazy, but it doesn't catch me by surprise. But I had to put together this video, man, share my thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation, and I felt the need you had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. I always appreciate the love. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.